So I gave out a free pick on the Charlotte Hornets against the Orlando Magic on Friday. And of course, the Magic absolutely crushed the Hornets by 30 plus points. But you know what? Whether you lose by 30 or lose by 1, it doesn't make a bit of difference to the bottom line. In this video, we're going to talk about the Orlando Magic at the Detroit Pistons, and we'll finish it off with the Portland Blazers at the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get right into it. Orlando, a 109-97 loss at Philadelphia, an embarrassing performance. And this team, in my opinion, has been embarrassing all season long, which is one of the reasons I picked against them on Friday. And yeah, I was wrong. It does happen. A lot of people didn't even mention the fact that I gave out another pick in that game. I gave out the under in the Warriors game, and that one hit pretty easily. So overall, we've been doing pretty damn good, actually, with the NBA picks on this channel. So for those of you who were laughing because the Hornets lost by 30, it doesn't hurt my feelings, let me tell you. Anyways, of course, 121-90 win over Charlotte. Both of those games falling well below the total. This Orlando team had the number one defense in the NBA last year. They allowed just 105.5 points per game. And this year, 13th, allowing 115.1 points per game, which is one of the reasons why I don't like this team and why I think they might be soft, lack of effort, why their coach is on the hot seat. And I still think their coach is on the hot seat, even though they beat Charlotte by 30 points. Charlotte shot just 34% from the field, 27% from the three-point range in that game. Orlando has split the season series versus Detroit, 2 games apiece, and the under is 2-2 in those games, or 2 of the 4 games went under the total. Charlotte just could not hit a shot in that game. They were 12 of 45 from beyond the arc. They probably should have attempted more 2-point shots, but oh well. Detroit, they're a juggernaut, 60-22, 31-9 at home, first place in the Eastern Conference, and that was without Cade Cunningham for 18 games. They still finished with the best record in the East, despite their leading scorer missing 18 games. They were 13-5 in the games they played without Cade Cunningham. They ranked 3rd in the NBA in opponent scoring. They allowed just 109.6 points per game. The under is 5-1 in Orlando's last 6 games at Detroit. It's been a 7-day layoff for the Pistons. Could be a little bit rusty. Of course, Detroit is a big favorite in this game, -8.5. Total sits at 219.5. Detroit's a -500 money line favorite to win the series. I think that's understandable. I think they have a massive advantage when it comes to coaching. Their head coach, JB Bickerstaff, won the Coaches Association Coach of the Year award already this season. The Pistons on the series handicap is the way I want to bet this series. I like the Pistons -2.5 games, which means they need to either sweep or gentleman's sweep. I think they do that. The price is -105, but for game 1, I like the under 219.5 in game 1. We'll talk about Portland and San Antonio, but before we do, let me tell you about a promotion we have here at WagerTalk this summer. In fact, we've got a couple of them. Let's start with the Summer Spectacular. $594 in savings, $749 gets you every play with every sport through August 31st with a handicapper of your choice. And I think that handicapper should be me, and let me tell you why. We got a ton of baseball between now and August 31st. I was top 3 profit on the site with baseball last year. I'm top 3 in profit with baseball since 2024, 2023, and 2022. That's going back several seasons. How about the NBA playoffs? I know you guys had a bit of a laugh about the pick on Charlotte the other day, but a decade's worth of winning, I feel pretty good about myself. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, if you don't follow me, it's at Jesse Schule. Check it out. Check out my pinned tweet. This is an article that details my history of winning in the NBA playoffs. My record at WagerTalk in the last 5 seasons, 202, 158 for a profit of 64 units. We do pretty well in the NBA playoffs, and one lopsided loss ain't going to hurt our feelings at all. In addition to that, those of you who follow the WagerTalk YouTube channel will know that I cover college football for WagerTalk. I cover every single game in week 0 and week 1. And of course, if you were to lock in that subscription through August 31st, you would get some of those week 0 games. And we absolutely nailed it in week 0 last year. Go check the archives on the YouTube channel. Verify what I'm telling you. Go check it out. Make sure I'm telling you the honest to God truth. I encourage you to do that. In addition to that, don't forget about the World Cup. Would you believe that I was the #1 profit handicapper in the last World Cup? 15-6 overall, 71%. That was no fluke because I'm the #2 profit handicapper all time with the sport of soccer. And I'm joined by my man, Ben Burns, an absolute legend. He's the #1 big play handicapper with the sport of soccer. He's 100% perfect all time with 5% plays with soccer. I can guarantee you he's going to have some 5% plays in the World Cup. And this promotion will get you every soccer play from today through the end of the World Cup from both myself and Ben Burns. But it's only available at picksandparlays.net on my page or Ben's page. Check it out right there. Let's get back into the video. Let's talk about this game. Big game. I love this game, actually. Portland at San Antonio. Spurs are an 11-point favorite. Total sits at 222. Man, this Portland team, 43-40, 19-23 on the road. They're coming off a 114-110 win at Phoenix. Come from behind win. Clutch in the play-in to clinch the 7 seed. This Portland team won 7 of their last 10 games. They were 7-3 against the spread in those games. And the losses they had during that span, at San Antonio, at Denver, and the second game of a back-to-back against Dallas. So those losses to Denver and San Antonio, obviously, we weren't expecting to win those games. They actually beat the LA Clippers twice in LA and at home in big games that were playing for seeding that knocked the Clippers down to elimination game against the Warriors there. So this team was playoff ready the last 10 games of the season. I definitely don't want to step in front of this Portland team laying 11 points. I like the Spurs, but I'm not going to lay the points in this game. I also don't want to step in front of their leading scorer, Denny Advija. I had a comment from a viewer saying, take him over his points. Dude is going to get a 50-piece. I said, if he gets a 50-piece, I will praise you in my next video. Well, he came close. He got 41 points in that game. Good call from that fella whose name I don't know. But I'm looking at Advija's point total sitting at 24.5, and it does look a little low. Of course, San Antonio's got some great defense, and Portland is an 11-point dog. But if you look at Advija's splits, he's averaging 31.7 points per game against San Antonio this year. They just played on April 9th, and he scored 29 points in 38 minutes on 13 of 21 shooting in that game. I think they got a ride or die with the guy that got them here. I think he'll be taking a ton of shots. 24.5 just looks like a low number. So I definitely want to be on that one again. San Antonio, what can I say about them? 62-21, 32-8 at home, the #2 seed in the NBA. And I mean, they just kept on winning down the stretch, but Oklahoma City just wouldn't lose. They couldn't catch Oklahoma City. That's fine. They're priced at plus 325 to win the Western Conference. I gave them out at plus 800 to win the Western Conference about 6 weeks ago on WagerTalk today. I still think they're going to come out of it's either going to be San Antonio or Denver, in my opinion. The Spurs, they owned the Thunder this year, 4-1 in the season series. I'm not a big Thunder guy. I know everybody thinks the Thunder are unbeatable, and I think they're a damn good team. Spurs are a damn good team too. I think the Thunder can get got, and the Spurs are the team to get them. Spurs are 2-1 in the season series versus Portland. All 3 games went under the number. Portland's 1-5 straight up in their last 6 at San Antonio. Under's 4-1 in the last 5 head-to-head. Spurs 16-2 in their last 18 home games. Like I said, I am not going to step in front of this Portland team. The only play I'm going to give you for this game is the Advija over 24.5 points. And we like the under in the Pistons, Orlando. And we like Pistons on the series handicap minus 2.5 games. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you've got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, hit me up in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.